Let's breathe in order to reevaluate, restructure, and reorganize our brains for healthy self regulation. Sometimes we want something on paper that our heart and spirit just don't want whatsoever. And sometimes we're used to being in a state of cognitive dissonance. So calm waters are uncomfortable and creating strategy for our life is unclear. Cognitive dissonance, kind of in layman's terms, is where there's inconsistency between or discrepancy between who we say we are and how we say we want to show up versus the reality of the way we're moving through the world. So, we may want to be a person of integrity, but we find ourselves showing up late to appointments every single time we schedule an appointment. We wake up late, we show up late, we don't present ourselves in the best light. Or perhaps you want to show up as a person of credibility, and yet you find yourself lying for no reason. Or you're living a lie. Perhaps you're not telling lies, but you're living a lie. You're acting like you have a great relationship and your relationship is really dysfunctional, but you and your partner put on your poker face or your game face in public, but it's really maybe unhealthy and toxic. And perhaps it would be better for the two of you to split up, but you stay for the kids, or you stay because what will your parents think, or you stay because culturally it's not acceptable to leave, all the different things, cognitive dissonance. Sometimes self-sabotage is all we know, and we need to develop better coping skills, better strategy, better emotional and mental muscle, if you will. Sometimes we self-sabotage because that's what was modeled for us. And sometimes we just didn't learn anything better. That's all we know. So let's take some nice deep breaths. Let's clear the energy. The beautiful thing about addressing cognitive issues, mental issues, emotional issues from an energetic and spiritual perspective is we don't have to know all the ins and outs of why we do what we do. Some of us, myself included, love to analyze it all, right? But we don't need to know all the reasons why. We don't need to analyze every single aspect of our culture, history, family dynamics. Thank goodness. Oh my gosh. Thank goodness we don't need to know every single detail as to why we move through the world we need to do. We just need to clear the energy. And with breath and intention, loving ourselves first and giving ourselves permission to be a better version of ourselves, we can completely transform our lives very quickly. Thank goodness. So let's take a nice breath. I'm actually going to ask you to breathe in through the mouth, hold at the top, and then exhale out of the mouth. Let's do that 5 times. Don't rush. In through the mouth, hold, exhale out of the mouth at your own pace. Do 4 more of those same breaths in through the mouth. Hold at the top just for a second. Exhale out of the mouth. 3 more. Going at your own pace. Relax the shoulders down away from the ears. One more. And now let's breathe in through the nose and out of the mouth. Let's do 3 of these breaths. We're just clearing energy, calming the nervous system in through the nose, out through the mouth. When you breathe, you're oxygenating your brain. You are bringing balance to the right and left brain hemispheres, syncing the brain with the body, clearing out the stale, dead air that often gets trapped under the lungs when we're stressed out. Final breath, if you're not there already, in through the nose and out through the mouth. And now let's breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, but really sigh out. Make the sound of the sigh. Sometimes people like a very quick, blunt as your exhale. Most of us really like the long, exaggerated. My body and nervous system really enjoy that long sigh out, whatever's comfortable for you. In through the nose, out through the mouth, really sigh out. You're doing a total of 3 of those. After your last one, return to normal breathing. And now in this space where we've cleared some energy, oxygenated the brain, hopefully the body and brain are in sync. Repeat after me. I am a good human. I am working towards being my best self consistently. I take responsibility for who I am and what I share about myself in my relationships. I embrace new possibilities. I release old paradigms that no longer align. I am excited about the new. I am allowing myself to grow. I am allowing myself to experience positive relational experiences. I receive the gift of relational experiences that match my energy and resonate with my core values. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale again. Exhale. Inhaling again deeply. Exhaling deeply. Knowing in this new unit of time, you are free to be you. And so thinking the thought or saying out loud, in this new unit of time, I am free to be me. I align to all that serves my highest good. I release all that does not. And so it is. And so it is.